If you're looking to learn how to add a release in Jira, you're in the right place. By the end of this tutorial, you'll know exactly how to set up a new release version in Jira, a simple but essential skill for keeping your project's progress transparent and organized. Releases in Jira help you track milestones and communicate with your team about what's shipping and when. Let's dive right in so you can start managing versions like a pro. First things first, go ahead and open up Jira. You might have it bookmarked or maybe you access it through a company dashboard. Either way, get logged in so we can get started. Once you're in, you'll see all the spaces or projects you're a part of. Take a moment to select the project you want to work with. It's important to make sure you're in the correct space, since each project could have its own versions and releases. If you're following along with a team or a demo account, double-check that you're in the right spot before moving ahead. Next, let's add navigation for releases. You'll want to find your project's sidebar or main menu. Depending on your Jira setup, it could be on the left or sometimes at the top. Look for an option called Releases. If you don't see Releases right away, don't worry. Sometimes it's hidden, and you need to specifically add it to your navigation. To do this, find the Add Navigation or Manage Navigation option. Clicking Add to Navigation will ensure that Releases appears in your menu for easy access next time. Once you can see Releases in your navigation, a quick sigh of relief if it took a few clicks, go ahead and select it. This brings you to a screen where you can see all existing releases for your project. If this is your first time setting up a version, you might see an empty list, which is perfectly normal. To add your new release, look for the Create Version button. It might be at the top right or clearly labeled in the Releases view. Now, click Create Version. Here's where you actually define your new release. You'll see a form pop up that asks for a few details. The most important field is the name. Give your version a distinctive name. Something like First Release v1.0 works well, especially if you want to keep things organized for future updates. Naming conventions matter because over time, your team will refer back to these releases to check progress, bug fixes, or new features. After naming it, you'll be prompted to set a start date and a release date. The start date is when development on this version begins. The release date is your target for completion. Setting these dates isn't just for record keeping. It helps your team see the roadmap and enables Jira to track which issues belong to which release period. If you're unsure of the dates right now, don't worry. You can always update them later. There's also a field to add a description. Here you can jot down any notes, goals, or plan changes for this version. For example, you might write, "This release includes the new user dashboard and bug fixes for login issues." Adding a description can be really helpful months down the line when someone's trying to remember what was included in a particular release. Once you've filled in all the details, give everything a quick review. When you're ready, hit Save. Jira will take a moment to create your release version, and you'll see it appear in your releases list. That's it. Your new release is added and ready to be used for organizing issues, planning sprints, and tracking progress. Thanks for watching. I hope this step-by-step guide made adding a release in Jira easier and clearer. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you'd like to see more tutorials like this. I read every single one. And be sure to subscribe for more straightforward Jira tips and project management guides. See you next time.